Title: The Awakening of Lilith. The sun dipped low on the horizon, casting a golden hue over the bustling streets of New Haven, Connecticut. Among the throngs of people, a figure stood out: an artist named Clara, known for her bold murals that adorned the sides of historic buildings. Each stroke of her brush told a story, but none resonated as deeply as the one she was about to unveil. A mural of Lilith, the mythic woman who refused to be tamed. Clara had always felt a connection to Lilith, the woman who had been cast aside for her refusal to submit. As she painted, she envisioned a world where women no longer accepted the roles society had prescribed for them. The mural depicted Lilith rising from the ashes, her hair wild and free, surrounded by symbols of empowerment, books, tools, and the sun, representing knowledge, strength, and vitality. That evening, as the last rays of sunlight kissed the earth, Clara stepped back to admire her work. The mural pulsated with life, and she could almost hear the whispers of her ancestors urging her forward. The unveiling was set for the following week, and Clara knew it would spark conversations, some supportive, others vehemently opposed. As the days passed, the anticipation grew. Women from all walks of life began to flock to the site, drawn by the promise of something transformative. They brought their stories, tales of struggle, resilience, and triumph. Each woman added her voice to the chorus, echoing the spirit of Lilith in her own way. On the day of the unveiling, a crowd gathered, buzzing with excitement and apprehension. Clara stood before them, her heart racing. She could feel the weight of history pressing down on her shoulders, but she also felt the power of the women beside her, their collective energy igniting a fire within her. As she pulled away the tarp, gasps echoed through the crowd. The mural was breathtaking, a vivid portrayal of strength and defiance. Clara stepped forward, her voice steady despite the fluttering in her chest. "This is Lilith," she proclaimed. "A reminder that we are not bound by the expectations of others. We are not here to be silent. We are here to rise." The crowd erupted into applause, but not everyone was pleased. A group of men, clad in suits, stepped forward, their expressions darkening. "This is an affront to tradition," one of them shouted. "You're promoting chaos." Clara met his gaze, unwavering. "Chaos? Or liberation?" she countered. "For too long, women have been told to conform, to be quiet, to submit." Lilith embodies the spirit of rebellion that lives in every woman who dares to dream beyond the confines of society. The confrontation sparked a heated debate, but it also ignited a movement. Inspired by Clara's mural and the figure of Lilith, women began to reclaim their stories, sharing their experiences and demanding change. They organized rallies, created art, and formed communities, all united under the banner of emancipation. As the movement grew, so did the legend of Lilith. She became a symbol not just of rebellion, but of empowerment, a reminder that women could be fierce, independent, and unapologetically themselves. The narrative shifted, and the whispers of the past transformed into a resounding chorus of voices demanding equality. Months later, as Clara stood before her mural, now a beloved landmark, she felt the weight of history lifting. The women who had once been silenced were now at the forefront, leading the charge into a new era. Lilith's spirit lived on in every woman who dared to challenge the status quo, and Clara knew this was just the beginning. In a world where the feminine was no longer defined by submission, the figure of Lilith shone brightly, illuminating the path toward a future where women could write their own stories boldly, defiantly, and with the unwavering strength of those who had come before them.